Welcome back to another episode of Dyson Sphere Program. Last episode we got our organic crystals done. So now we're going to work on the titanium crystals. And then we can start working on some yellow jello and get some speed increases, which will be wonderful. So I'm going to do it right next to our organic crystal. There's enough room here. Should be enough room here. And there. So with our titanium crystals, we're going to need obviously titanium and organic crystals. That is our recipe. Okay, and we'll do 2,000 of those and 2,000 of these. Now, this is going to be very not running very well because we only have a few of these that are brought over from the other planet. But there'll be enough here to do research so that we can do work on getting our interstellar logistics. Then we can start transporting those titaniums down to this planet and supplying them to this planet, and everything will be running beautiful. And then we can actually really do some science work. So there is that. I think what we're going to do with this build is do input, and it's tough on the sand to see. I think right here and here is fine, and I know I could have just use a greater than less than, but and then out of here we will take, I can actually set this up. I want to see what it's going to take. That doesn't really matter. I was going to see what took more, but running this way it doesn't matter. We will run that down like so. And then we'll come out of here with our organic crystals, and that can come down here. Slap that down there. Now these run 4 every second, so we do 4 machines. That'll be 1 every second we'll be getting. 3 titanium. Ooh, boy, they're expensive. And I'll probably change this up so I can get proliferation done. So I'll probably do that organic crystals out. Nope, that won't make sense either because I'll just. This needs to come down. That's what would make more sense. I don't even think I set up proliferation in here. $100 demand. They can come in. I don't have a problem with that. Okay, this is one side set up. And for other side, we're going to do the same thing. Out of here, I'll grab titanium, and that can go down. And then out of here, we want to grab. Oh, I guess I clicked. I have to do the filter. And organic crystal. Grab another machine. And in like so. Awesome. Let's do our sorters. Output there, output there. Input, 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 output, input, 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 and an output. Cool. That's 1 a second. Excuse me. I'm going to set this up for 15. We're not going to have enough right now to do 15 things, but it'll be set up and ready for once when we get logistics. So I'll figure it out and done. Let's run these belts out. You know what? Let me run a machine and just see how many 15 is going to be. That way we can go right to where we got to go. I love the belt, the sorter work. There, down to there will be pretty. And I'll actually delete this angled, weird angle one because that's going to louse everything up. Backup item. Oh, here we go again. Where are we? There we are. Oof. This will be coming to an end soon too, which is very nice. Because that'll be the first research I do, I think, is to get those little logistics bots to get some better range. Oh god, it's so terrible. Not that it's that bad to go there, I guess, but okay. Proliferation. Input, 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 input. Come out. Proliferation, and let's see, I think here. Nope. Somehow I'm always one off. Oh, maybe it was. Nope, I needed to do that. Okay, there we go. Proliferation is in. Every other one. Okay, power's up, everything's hooked up, except for power here. Okay, now we're powered up here, and let's do demand and demand. Now, how I'm demanding these, I'll go over and show you when we see how this fires up. Organic crystals are in obviously first. Titanium's coming from right here. And there's our titanium. Okay, that row's working fine, so we're looking good there. Okay, so titanium is coming from over by our red science build here. I'm just pulling them out of the box, throwing them into a logistic station, and then they're firing over. So there's not a lot, but there's going to be enough that we can do some science. And let's find a nice spot to do some science. I think I'll do a science build here. So we are going to set up research and science much more efficiently here. We're starting to definitely move into mid-game at this point. And soil pile. My nightmare. It is my nightmare. You know, this is where I'll do the science build, but we need the interstellars up here. You know, no we don't. No we don't. Because I'll bring everything. I'm gonna make a supply depot up here, which will bring everything in and then distribute it out to this planet. So I am totally fine with doing this here. And I want to tuck this in pretty close. Okay. So this one, see, this has to be those other stations because there's not enough room, but there's enough room to get started, and then I'll rebuild it. So we're going to do blue, red, and yellow, and proliferate it. So that's going to be pulling in this, and we don't need that all the way up there. We only need one. Okay. Doesn't matter what side we do first. We'll do blues here, and we'll proliferate those. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, I mean, we can start demanding these in. That's a big deal. Do that with this too. I don't want to demand any of that in yet until we get some of this build going. And this will be red. $100 in, and we can demand that in. Okay. So this will get our length, and then I can do our yellows, yellow jellos underneath that. So this is really straightforward, easy build. Just come right down the middle, and we'll do 6 of them. So I might destroy these just because I know where I gotta go now to do the yellows. Go right there with the yellow. And the prolif. Oh, yeah. That I'm gonna definitely need. Because now I'm bringing in the materials to do the build. I forgot about that. Oops, that's supposed to be that. And then that's diamond. Come on. There we go. Demand that. Demand that. Demand that. And store that. Okay. So blue science. See, we don't have these builds yet. Ooh, totally forgot already. And there. So I like I mean, these work for here, but this one needs to be the bigger one because it's doing, we got a bunch more sciences to do. So that is going to be bringing in this and that. So we'll have to rebuild that one when we get those done. But for now, we will just be demanding all these in. I got logistics set up here. And I still have these churned in here, which I'll probably reset that up so that we can get them pushed into this system here. Okay, so again, this is simple, easy build right down the middle. And we do 6 of them. That's just for my spacing at the moment. Do that. I'll do both of these on this side. Which one takes them more? They're both. Okay, that's what I thought. So it doesn't matter what side any of that's on. And we'll do our return into here. And return. Now, on this one, we do want to... no, I can proliferate it here. So I'm just, again, going to do the inputs. Those are my 2 inputs. And we'll come out of here with our proliferation. Come up to step 2 and in. Get this first one set up with inputs and outputs. In and out. And we can delete these because they were just placeholders. Let's set the recipe for this. And then we can 1, 2, 3. And there we go. Clean the belts up. Let's stack these all the way up, because now we're going to have much more throughput for everything. So let's demand and demand. Get those coming in. Oh, we set up power. So power here, here, and here. Okay, up. I didn't get that proliferated because I didn't put power here. There we go. First couple, not going to be proliferated, but that's fine. And there we go, firing up. Yellow Jellos. We got the Yellow Jellos going. All right. That is absolutely fantastic. So now I want to work on these, but first I have to, and all this can go, see you later, because this is pretty much useless now. Kind of started setting some of this stuff up. And yeah, I can reach that nice. We can get this out of here. And in here, it's not a lot right now. And we want to set this to go in here. And the hard part is going to be no, because we're not making these anymore, because I'm going to do the build over there. So all this can come down. I'm taking these because I'm going to need them for the build, so I might as well just grab them all. Okay, done and done. So we can do a lot of tearing downs here with stuffs. That can go, that can go, that can go. Don't need these anymore. That up. And that's can go on the ground, and we'll just run a belt this way into here. When that belt runs out, they'll start unfilling and going in there. So now we have that part done. And let's see, we can clean out a little bit of this again. And this stuff, I'm just going to delete. No, I can throw it in that other one over there. That will save a little bit. So it doesn't really matter. We're making so much stuff now. I want to get this litter cleaned up over here. And I have some over here or something too. Alright, and we'll delete the rest because I don't know what that is looking for. Okay. So I can get some research. Once when we build this, I can get some research going. Because I have enough of the I have enough of the red jellos and the blue jellos to line up with everything we got. So I'll do the same thing here. Come out with the blue, and that down, the red, put that down, and I didn't want to do that yet because I want to proliferate everything, but it's only going to be a few that's not going to be proliferated. And in this we're going to run down, and I forgot to set the filter, which is not a big deal. It's easy. It's almost easier to do right here because then you can click on it. Okay, and I got proliferation set up on the other side. So you could do, if you wanted to, just proliferate this one and bring the belt all the way down. That's one way that you can do it, or you just proliferate the whole thing. That's what I'm going to wind up doing. Seeing that's here, I'm going to demand all these and let these just start coming in. Seeing that they're already out, won't hurt nothing. And proliferators. Jeez, okay, let's get below them. It's hard to see. Alright, that's going. Get power. And I'll just throw one in between the two here. And power there, and then power there. We can delete these out. Okay, that's really... Ooh. Input, input, and input. That's all we can do right now. And let's copy that and paste that down. 1, 2, 3. And now we can just spam these all up. Excellent. Now, like I say, we're not going to have a ton of these coming in. I mean, we have 4,000, which is nice. Okay, what's the most important? Spinner distance is definitely important for me, so that we can get almost the planet. Okay. I need to make sure we get some technologies done first. This is really important. And what do I need before I can do that? That, and then we can unlock that. It would be nice to get that, but right this second I want to get interstellar so that I can start these builds, which is I'm gonna have to do a little bit more now. But because that'll be our next move, and I can do proliferators, which is gonna take carbon nanotube, which is not that bad of a build, but it's taking that titanium, getting it down here. So that's still got a little bit of works to do. A little bit of works to do. Okay, that I'm good. Would like to get some gas giants, but that's going to be probably a little bit too. It takes almost the same stuff as some of this other stuff. So they kind of share that. Let's go to upgrades now. We're not going to be able to do terrible amount. I don't really care about that right this minute. Speed would be nice. Inventory capacity. I get 2 more stacks of logistics, and oh, now I can stack more. 1 more logistics capacity. I thought these took care of. No, that's just range. So yeah, that is 2 more stacks. So that'll free up 2 more, and then this will be 2 more. I should have probably done that secondly, but okay. Not sure that we're gonna have much yellow science left. Oh, we're actually doing pretty good with that. I mean, these are all fired up, so they're really firing on all cylinders. So I can do proliferators, and let's get back over to here and do mecha core. Already got that going. Now do this one. And let's get some 3 more construction drones. I don't want to do blueprints right this minute. Drone flight speed. Get our mech power a little bit more efficient, and we're up to 7. Okay. Now that that's going, let's finish up here, and none of this is going to really come in. I'm going to feed these lines into here, and until we get set up, that's all I'm going to be able to do with blue, because we don't have that. These 2 I do have going, but the blue science I don't. So technically we're not 100% going to be efficient with this. The only thing I have in there is that. Okay, so again, same setup. Just pick something, bring it out, bring it down. They're identical builds, so they're really simple doing it this way, and you really get a lot done with it. Okay, those are my ins, and now are my outs, and now here's my inputs to that for the blues. Oh, proliferators. Now I can for sure I've copied this and just pasted them, but it's not that long to do this. It doesn't take that long to do this, so I don't mind really hand building these instead of copy and pasting. That's a blue. This one's going to be a little extra work because I got to bring those belts over. Three. Keep that can and we'll span build these. We're never going to be able to keep up with what we're making over here because again this was just the starter temporary blue build. Lack of item. Just like that, we are out. We went pretty far though. Let's see, they're about here. Okay. Yeah, let's get this powered up so I can proliferate right from the beginning. And power's starting to become a problem again. It's constant, isn't it? So, just for ease of use and belting and all that kind of stuff, I am just going to bring these belts into here. And what I did find out is you can click on here and flip the whole path. I don't know when they added that, but that's fantastic. I love it. So that's pretty awesome. You know what? I'll just run a separate line in here. Let them fill up quick. We'll get rid of that. And we'll bring that into there. Okay, let's get this set up and that can start filling. So we are going to throw there it is. Jeez. That in there and that in there. And that cleared that line out. So let's X that there and get rid of that. And then we'll flip this path. Grab that and that can go in there. No sense in wasting them that little bit, I guess. And everything is going. Okay. So now we can do what we would normally do, demand these, because now they're coming in. They're going to be coming in slow, but they'll be coming in. And what's gonna... No, because we're perforating on the way in. I was like, we might have a little problems. Okay, so now we can do the reds. That's not where I want that. Right there is where I want that. 1, 2, 3. There's a 6. I'll do power right now and just get that over with. And just for continuity, I'll throw that there. There, and there. Coming out. That. And that. And our input back in. Proliferators. That seems tighter for some reason. It is because I didn't go all the way down with that. Well, they're in the same spot. That's in the same spot. Something's not adding up here. That's where that... Oh, you know what it is? I'm at the curve. That's why it's not adding up. And those stacked on top of each other. You gotta be careful when you're placing close, because they do tend to stack on each other if you're not too careful. And proliferation. Come up one belt and in. This is going to be reds. Didn't go. Huh. It's, oh, that was in there because I picked it up from over here. Okay. That is why. So, input, input, output. I'll delete these. Two, three. All right. And now we can demand these in. And we are well underway. So our little build here isn't going to supply all this until we actually do these builds, which I want to get some copper ingot and magnet builds and all that stuff, but that I'm going to get on another planet. And we are out of titanium, as you can see here. But we went through a lot of research already. So that is fantastic. And that's still churning away. Did we empty one of these yet? Yeah, we sure did. That's good. Alright, definitely emptied one of those too. Yeah, we only got 15 titanium left. I'm gonna probably have to make a run. I don't need that on there anymore. I'm probably gonna have to make a run in between episodes to the other planet to keep that going for a little bit. Okay, so got our yellow science done. We're gonna work on for the next episode. Boy, these guys are getting busy with drones, huh? So the next episode we need to start working on, because we're gonna need to make these, so I need the titanium alloy. We're gonna need that for sure, so that we can fly the titanium back. So thank God that's really close. And that takes sulfuric acid, but I do have a build that I do that will be one line build with this for that, so that'll work out well for that. Probably gonna need to do another steel build though. I think I want to do, so I'm gonna have to do another steel build to support the titanium alloy, and then I'll do a couple more sulfuric acid builds. We got one already. I'll do 2 more sulfuric acid builds. I'll do 2 steel builds at a minimum. I'll do minimum of those. Then that'll get us what we need here to make the titanium alloy, and then I'll do a titanium alloy build. Okay, so that I think is what we're going to hit up next. And then that is just going to take what we already have, so that's easy. That's going to be the more difficult thing, so we'll get that so we can start making those. Now on our interstellars, it takes the same thing, but it also takes those pink tubes, so I'm going to have to do a bigger build of the pink tubes, which should not be a problem because we got a graphene build. So we just need to do also a copper build too, I see. If I take, that might be the easier way to go. I might do 3 iron ingot builds and then 3 copper ingot builds, and then I can do 2 steel builds and 2 more sulfuric acid builds. So I guess that's going to be my game plan for the next episode. So I'll leave it there, and we'll catch you on the next one. Later.